So after two back-to-back wins and no goals conceded, can Chelsea make it 3 out of 3 against Leicester? Hey guys, and welcome to BBTV. Yes, I've rebranded and called myself BBTV. The little ones have grown up now, so they don't really want to do as many videos. They've got other projects they want to do at the moment. So I've got rid of the intro song. I know a lot of people like it, but it's a bit too long. So we need to get straight into these videos. So if you like that, the intro song, let's go back and watch some of the other videos. So getting into this video, please help the algorithm by smashing that like button. Give it a thumbs up if you like the new brand, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Share the content, and let's get into it. So into the video. We have had two fantastic wins. You know, it was all doom and gloom at Stamford Bridge for the past few months because of the results weren't going our way, but it's amazing what a result can do, isn't it? You know, not only the result, but the performance against Dortmund was superb. We saw everything that we want to see in a Chelsea side. You know, a formation that suits the players, moving the ball quick, great game management by the manager. So, and you know, a win, 2 goals as well. What more can you ask for? Fantastic. But all that will be in vain if we do not follow it up with a great performance against Leicester. Okay, Leicester are a team who are struggling at the moment. So, you know, Chelsea, you know, it's about momentum. It's about momentum. So it's not about taking 2 steps forward and then 1 step back, because all the negativity will creep back in. We know what this fan base is like. You know, a lot of people are not even giving Graham Potter the credit for a fantastic performance against Dortmund, you know, such as their hatred for the man. So props to those guys who, you know, actually gave the manager the credit for the performances against Leeds and against Dortmund. I've always maintained my stance on it. You know, I want this guy to do well, and it all depends on the results. And at the moment, the results are moving upwards, and it's good. You know, is a penny finally dropped with the players? Are they now embracing the ideas from Graham Potter? And Graham Potter made some brave decisions in that, you know, changing back to the 3, which I said he should have done ages ago. Maybe we'd be high up the table. But, you know, and as I said, the last 2 games, both games, he's managed the game out well, you know, protected our lead and, you know, saw us through over the line. Good substitutions as well. So, you know, it's good. It's looking good. So tomorrow, you know, more of the same. And I'd just like to see us, you know, press on from here. And let's try and get some more goals, guys, you know, because we, even against Dortmund, we saw a lot of chances created, and again, not being clinical enough at the front of goal. You know, Ryan Sterling was very good, I thought, on playing on the edge of the last defender. But again, you know, a couple of times he didn't stay on the side, and even so, you know, he scored that goal, but there's a couple of other occasions where he could have done better. You know, Havertz, who was superb throughout that game against Dortmund, there was a couple of occasions where he could have done a bit better as well. So slow steps, but hopefully we can see the side starting to progress. It's going to be a different type of game though, because I think actually that we've got a great chance of doing well in Europe this season. A reason being, call me mad, I don't know, but a reason being is in Europe, you don't have a lot of teams who sit back and defend and try and hit you on the counter. You know, a lot of teams come at you, so it gives us the opportunity to play on the counter ourselves. But, you know, the test now is how we play against low block teams. Leicester are not really a low block team, but when they come up against us, you know what they're going to do. They're going to try and play with a low block. You know, they've got some good players on the counter, people like Barnes and people like that. So they'll play defensive and try and hit us on the counter. You know, when defenses are deep, can we pose that same sort of problem? Is Reece James going to be fit? we saw Jude Bellingham go in with a sort of terrible tackle. That's not talked about enough. That bad tackle. You know, he's got problems with his knee, to come in last minute and show a bit of pettiness. I thought that was bad form by Bellingham, and so apparently Reece James wasn't in training yesterday. So is he going to be fit enough to make it? Because that system works when we've got Reece James on one side and Ben Chilwell on the other side. That gives us balance of when we play the three at the back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek can play it to some extent, but not as good as Reece James. So it'll be interesting to see whether he can make it. Who plays on the left side of the defence as well? Because Cucurella, what a performance by him on Tuesday. But Badiashile has been playing superb since he's come in. So there's some decisions to be made. So I'm hoping that he doesn't tinker with the game too much, because it's amazing what a win or two wins can do for the confidence of the side. So these players, if they can still stick together, form a sort of chemistry between them, then that's the way to go. Build up the confidence, build up the wins, and let's have a strong finish to the end of the season. So I'm hoping for another good performance. And as I said, I'm still not entirely convinced that we've fully turned the corner until we have about 4 or 5 decent results on the bounce. So we'll see what happens and what Chelsea turns up. Because if you think about it, against Dortmund on Tuesday, we love those big European lights. We love the big occasion. The players turn up for those occasions. But the problem that we've had in this side over not only this season, but over the course of the last 2 or 3 seasons, is consistency. We have one great result where we think, yeah, we're doing it, and then that's followed up by a poor, dismal performance. And that happened under Tuchel, that happened under Lampard, that happened under a lot of managers as well. So let's see, you know, it's not about, for me, it's not about the result, how good it was against Dortmund. It's about the reaction, the next result, how the guys are going to perform. Are they going to just say, okay, Champions League is going to be our thing, we'll just turn up on the Champions League games and not the bread and butter league games? Or are they going to say, yep, we like the winning feeling, we like what, you know, we don't want to go back into that situation where we're losing games again, so let's play Leicester like we played Dortmund. So this is going to show the attitude and the mentality of the players as well. So guys, what do you think the result is going to be? Stick your comments in the section below, because if you've got this far, then you've watched all my videos. So give it a thumbs up. You know, you wouldn't have watched all the video if you didn't like it. So give it a thumbs up, and let's keep the conversation going. And I'll see you in the next one. And put in the comment section what you like about my new format. And again, apologies for those who don't, you know, because the music's gone. But hey ho, we have to move with the times. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.